thank all the writers. I want to thank everyone that voted for me. I want to thank you guys for just writing unbelievable stories throughout the years. You know, to have a 20-year career and to leave the sport at the top when I want to leave is what I always believed and what I always dreamed about. You know, every morning I wake up, you know, different days I say different things. Some days I wake up, I say, you know what, I'm happy to leave. You know, when I was in boxing, I was the best inside the ring. But you know, every day I look at my children as they get older, I say to myself, you know what, I'm happy that I made smart investments on the outside and I was able to leave boxing on my own terms. But I'm still in boxing, you know, as far as I'm retired, as far as inside the ring, but on the outside, I'm still giving back to young fighters, because that's what it's really about. You know, Mayweather Promotions, we are the past, the present, and the future of sports and entertainment. And Lou DeVella touched on a subject, you know, when he was up here about, you know, random blood in your intestine. You know, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm the pioneer. You know, I was the first one to say that not just fighters, but athletes, period, need to do random blood in your intestine. So we can compete at the highest level, but we should be on an even playing field. Both, whoever's competing should be on an even playing field. I want to thank Leonard. You know, we've been together 20 years. I can remember when I first met Leonard. I was 15, actually, at Golden Gloves Boxing Gym in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was out there training. You know, I was a young amateur kid, training, working hard. Had a chance to meet Leonard, and it's crazy that. And then as I got older, I met Leonard. I met Leonard again. I happened to meet Leonard through my uncle Jeff Mayweather, and how I learned about sportsbook betting was Leonard was the first time I ever heard about. Leonard had bet Holyfield over Mike Tyson. Leonard had bet Holyfield over Mike Tyson, so I was like, man, that's crazy. So I didn't really. And then the first fight that I actually bet, I lost. I bet Augie Sanchez against Preston Hamed. And the reason why I bet Augie Sanchez is because this is the guy I had to face to make it to the '96 Olympic Games. And he's a real tough competitor. And I think it's so crazy that that's the guy I had to face to go to the '96 Olympic Games. Now he's the Olympic coach for 2016. So, you know, things happen. You know, things happen, but, you know, we live and we learn. And just with, you know, when I sit back and I just, you know, look at the screen and look at different fighters today, you know, as far as Pacquiao, he's a future Hall of Famer. Canelo, he's a future Hall of Famer. Just Marquez and so many different. I face so many different legendary champions that's going to be in the Hall of Fame, and I'm just, you know, I'm just thankful and appreciative that you know, I was able to do it my way. The retired life. I love the retired life, but it's so many people that helped me get to this point. And you know, I really, really want to thank Showtime. I really want to thank you guys for letting me do things the way I wanted to do, and letting me be creative with my ideas and giving me the biggest, you know, contract in sports history. You know, and a lot of people ask me, Floyd, are you going to come back? Are you going to come back? As of right now, I'm happy with being retired. You know, like I said before, smart investments. You know, you see a lot of you know, in my career, you've seen flashy cars, you see a lot of flashy things. But you know, we live and we learn. As I get older, you get wiser, and so now it's more like, you know, I'm moving around so much, I'm traveling so much, I'm not even driving the cars no more. So I said, you know, I said we need to sell those cars now and take that money and invest it. So that's what we'll be doing as of lately. But we are here to help these young fighters. We are here to help these young fighters grow. You know, I take my hat off to so many legendary champions that paved the way. You know, and I think, a lot of champions, legendary champions are upset. You know, I wouldn't be upset. You know, if a young fighter came along and surpassed me and broke all the pay-per-view records and done crazy numbers, I'll be proud of him. Just hopefully that he's under my banner. Hopefully he's under Mayweather Promotions banner. Stephen, I want to thank you and all the commentators and all the writers. You guys throughout the years, Lou DiBella, I told you that one day I was going to be right there. You know, I just kept believing, kept working hard. Raul, thank you. You know, you believe, and when I see guys like you commentating, I see you got your young son coming up. That inspired me to continue to work hard. Bernard Hopkins, another legend. I take my hat off to a guy like that can continue to compete at the top with these young, hungry fighters, these young lions. I couldn't do it. I can't do it no more. I can't. And then when I just sit back and think, I say, you know what? The main thing is this. I think about this every day, and that's what I try to teach these young fighters. It's not how much you make in the ring. It's what you have when your career is over. Because we can make, but you can make. I tell my children this every day. I said, you can have a person. I said, I can give you $30 million right now. I can give you $100 million right now. But if you don't have a game plan, the money will be gone. Al Heyman and Floyd Mayweather, my father. I got two, I got a father and I got a dad. My dad taught me about boxing, but my father taught me about business. And I keep my fingers crossed every day. And hopefully someday we can have more guys like Al Heyman in the sport of boxing to help fighters. Teach fighters the right way, because for years I never really knew the business part of boxing. I never really knew the business part of boxing. All I wanted to do was just fight. Just put a guy in front of me, let me fight. I never knew about the Nielsen ratings and money on the back end and merchandise and just different things that these young fighters don't know about. And what we believe in is the talent winning. We believe in the talent getting a lion's share. And one thing that Leonard touched on is, as far as another fighter coming along, being able to keep 100% of the revenue. That's kind of hard to say that another fighter would be able to do that. But I do want to see a fighter come around and break my records, because records are made to be broken. At one time they said, when Mike Tyson won the fight, you see he made $30 million for the fight, but we don't really know what he made, because he was dealing with Don King, so we don't know what he made. But when we say, one thing about dealing with Showtime, when I say this is the number that I want, they step right up to the plate and do it. So anytime Stephen call on me, anytime any writer in here call on me, or any commentator asks, tell me that they need my help to help them out, help them get a fighter to another level, absolutely I'll do it for free. This sport wasn't good to me. This sport was great to me. I needed those days when they wrote those negative articles, or rather it was, when it was negative, I turned it into something positive. All it did was inspire me and made me want to work harder and harder and push myself to the limit. My mother, strong woman. My grandmother, strong woman. These people that we don't talk about. We only talk about the trainer. We only praise the trainer. We got to praise, because behind every strong man, there's a strong woman. But behind me, there were strong women. You know, my grandmother made sure I ate organic food as a young boy. She made sure I got to the boxing gym every day. And I've been through so many different trials and tribulations just to get to where I'm at. And I'm very grateful. I'm thankful. There's no fighter that I faced that I truly dislike. It's all business at the end of the day. And I understand business, and a lot of people don't understand business. That's no different from, you know, when I sit right here and look at the sport right now, and I see the guy Triple G, and I see Canelo, I think that Golden Boy's making the right decision. As a business aspect, they're making the right decision because that's their cash cow right now. If they lose, if Canelo, their cash cow, loses, who do they have to bank on? So they have to be smart. This is a business. This is not just, you know, people just worry about, it's a barbaric sport. People just like, oh, he should fight him. Oh, he should fight him. It doesn't work like that. That's no different from me. You know, when everyone was saying that Floyd Mayweather was scared and he was a coward, and he was scared to fight Manny Pacquiao. You know, my thing is everybody entitled to their own opinion. You know, and what I did, I said, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen. At one particular time, the fight was worth, I was getting guaranteed, I think, $60 million. I waited till the time was right, and things were on my terms, and we were the A side, and we wanted to do things our way, and we turned a $100 million fight to a $300 million fight. Well, I can't say $300 million fight. I made $300 million, but it probably was a $600 million fight, and I think with pay-per-view, we done somewhere upwards of, now with the numbers still going, probably 5 million homes at $100 a pop. And I come up with those numbers because I tell Steven, look, Steven, for this fight, we got to charge this. For these seats, we got to charge $100,000. For these seats, we got to charge $200,000. And they're going to pay. I can't call myself Money Mayweather. I got to make money, so we got to charge you this amount of money. And I didn't, like I said before, every day, you know, I'm just very thankful and very appreciative for everyone in this room. I want to say thank you, because you guys have supported me, whether you rooted against me or you rooted for me. You came to see me, or you watched me on TV, or you watched, or what we call it pay-per-view. We no longer call it pay-per-view. But everything started, honestly, everything started with Top Rank. Everything started with Top Rank, and I don't want to say we the new Top Rank, but soon it's only going to be us in the sport of boxing. So you can't, you know, it's only going to be Mayweather fighters fight Mayweather fighters, but it's still competition out there. We can't overlook Golden Boy. And I know, you know, Bernard and Oscar, you know, they still getting good fighters, because I know I'm over in California, and Robert Garcia got a lot of young guns, and I'm over there signing them, and I'm over there working hard every day, and I'm traveling every day. I'm no longer in them, you know, you guys see me on All Access, because I can't talk about the other show I was on because Showtime gave me, you know, the biggest deal. So, but you know, I do got love for HBO, but Showtime gave me that big money. Who I want to talk about, because it's my day. Because y'all got me on the cover of the magazine. So it's my day. I want to talk about me and Leonard's relationship. When I got with Leonard, when we first got together, it was Leonard, his brother, his mother, and his father. And when he says that we're a family, because I was there when Leonard lost his brother, his mother, and his father. So, and we still got a strong bond, and we're still gonna stick together no matter what, because our friendship is not based upon money. Real friendship is from the heart. No different from my friend right here, James McNair. You know, when I met him, he was going through a lot, you know, and going through a lot with his family. And now he's in a better position and a better predicament. And I'm happy that I'm able to touch lives in different ways.